Hello, everyone. Good afternoon from England. Welcome to today's. Whoops. Sorry, that was the live stream starting on my phone. Welcome to today's live stream, which is IELTS Speaking. Who do we have here? Please say hello in the comments. Hello, Priya from Pakistan, one of my students. Anyone else coming? So I will start, as always, with a teacher introduction. Then I will do an introduction to IELTS, and then we will start the topic for today, IELTS speaking. I hope to get 1 or 2 or 3 students coming on stage. Sorry, just replying to some messages here, trying to get some people into the onto the stream. Okay, so my name is Chris. If you don't know me, I have been teaching English for many years. I started teaching offline back in 2009, back in South Korea. And yeah, so that was where I started, but I also taught in many other places. I moved to China in 2014, where I taught in a university. And then I moved on to Vietnam in 2017. I taught briefly in France for a few months in Paris. Then I came back to England in 2018, and I mostly work in England now, teaching online. Sometimes I teach offline in other countries, Turkey, for example, or the Philippines, but I'm mostly based in England. How is the sound? Answers in the comments. Is the sound okay? This is my teacher profile. So yeah, I have 3 teaching qualifications, and I'm writing a book which I hope to bring out soon. An intermediate level general English book, B1. Okay, so I teach general English courses, and also I teach English exams like IELTS and Cambridge, private online lessons and group lessons. Okay, whoops, this is the wrong, bear with me, the wrong PowerPoint. Let me try and find my classic IELTS PowerPoint so we can do a quick introduction to IELTS. Okay, what did I do with it? Is it this one? Maybe here. Let's try this. Yes, so IELTS. I think this is it. IELTS. What does it mean? What does IELTS mean? Answers in the comments. What is IELTS? Anyone know? IELTS. Interesting elephants like to sing. Is it that? Or is it something else? Intermediate egg lifting training. What's S? Can't think of anything. IELTS. Anyone know? No, you don't know, Priya. Let's see what computer says. Computer says International English Language Testing System, and that's what it does. It tests your English language, your level. What is the scoring system from 0 to 9? Answer in the comments, please. Anyone know? From 0 to 100? 0 to a million? What is it? Okay, 0 to 9. 0, no English. 9, you are proficient. That means very good. Maybe nearly as good as a native speaker. 6 is a good level. Most people want level 6. Why do people study IELTS? Answers in the comments. Why do people study IELTS? Okay, for different reasons. Some people, they just want the certificate. Other people, they want to get a job in an English-speaking country. Other people want to study in the English language in a course, usually in an English-speaking country. What are the different kinds of tests? Answers in the comments. Anyone know? What are the different IELTS tests? Okay, general and academic. But what is the difference? They want to complete different exams. Oh, Alan is here. Hello, Alan. Haven't seen you for a while. Anyone want to come on stage? We need one or two students. I'd like to do the exam. Tell me if you want to come on stage. I'll send you the stage link. Yeah, so we're just quickly doing the introduction before we start the speaking exam practice. Yeah, so academic is a bit harder. So it's for those who want to study at university. Writing and reading is more difficult. Okay, yeah, I will send you a private link on Hello Talk, Alan. It's just just a link. Follow the link. You will come into the studio, and then from the studio, I will take you onto the stage. Okay, so nearly finished the introduction. Oh, what is the format? What are the different sections of the IELTS speaking exam? Answers in the comments. Sorry, of the IELTS exam. Okay, so you have the 4 English skills: speaking, listening, reading, and writing. Okay, so speaking 3 parts, listening 4 parts, reading 3 parts, writing 2 parts. Okay, so we're not going to concentrate on the other skills today, just speaking. That's an example of a listening paper, part 1. That's an example of a reading text, one of the 3. Okay, that's an example of a writing question. That's part 1. Diagram description. Okay, so let's talk about marking criteria. So what is the examiner listening for? What does the examiner want to give you if you want a good score? What must you do? Let's have a look at the criteria. Yeah, sorry about the technical problem with the slides. So, yeah, fluency and coherence, lexical resource, grammatical range and accuracy, and pronunciation. So fluency, can you speak at a good speed like a native speaker? Lexical resource, so that's your vocabulary. Is it accurate? Do you show a wide range? Same with grammar. Is it accurate? Can you show a wide range? Pronunciation. Can you be understood? Main thing. You don't have to sound like a native, but make sure that the examiner can understand you as much as possible. Try to always find the correct pronunciation for words. If you have if any part of your accent can cause problems with communication, try and work on it. Those are the band descriptors. So you look for the level you want, for example, 6, and see what you need for each criteria. For example, fluency. Have a look. What does it say? That's an example speaking test. Okay, Alan, yeah, I sent you a stage link if you want to come on stage. And we can do a practice exam paper for you. If I can, I want to get my, what do I want to get? Oh, Alan, that was quick. You jumped.
Hello, can you hear me?
Sorry. How are you doing, Alan?
I've been doing busy, but it's time to study another thing. I'm here in my university doing some stuff.
Sorry, where are you? You're at school or something?
Yes, university.
I see, that's good. Sorry that I'm having a sound problem. How is my sound? Is my sound okay?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm trying my own. This is a singing microphone, but I'm trying it for I'm trying
Okay.
it for speaking. I think it works okay.
It's okay.
It's okay, good. So, yeah, haven't seen you for a while. Have you done an IELTS speaking exam before, Alan? Hello?
Hello, can you
Sorry,
hear
yeah,
me?
have you yeah, can you hear me now?
Your voice now is quite low. It
Oh,
was good before.
sorry, what's happened? Hello, 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 hello. Better? Yeah. Whoops. Better now? No. Now? Hello.
Yeah, it's a
That's
little bit
better.
better.
Sorry. Yeah, I've got all these new controls trying to control everything. Okay. So, yeah, have you done an IELTS speaking exam before?
No, no, no. The, the only IELTS experience that I have done is I'm sorry. Was the test, the mock test,
Which test? Sorry.
the mock, this the simulation that we were doing. I think 1 month ago, my last IELTS training.
Okay. Where was it?
1 month.
But where? I mean, you did it an online test?
Oh no 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 no
Offline test?
no, Chris. I did the mock test with you.
Oh, with me. Oh, yeah. I thought you did it
Yeah,
with me. Yeah, I was
the
just
mock
checking.
test.
I see. Okay. Are you ready to do another one?
Yes.
Okay, let me get everything ready. Do you have your pen and paper ready for part 2?
Mm, yes, I have.
Okay, do you have a timer? Oh, hello. Oh, Alan, have you frozen? Maybe you can you turn your video off, maybe?
Huh?
Can you turn your video off? I think you are freezing a tiny bit. It might help if you turn the video off. Okay, are you able to get the video off? Or I can try and turn your video off. Oh no, I can't. Okay, are you able to turn your video off?
Oh, yes, I am.
Yeah, it's
Like
just that
that?
you were freezing a little bit. That might help us. Let's try that. Okay,
Okay.
let's get this. Okay, let me just zoom in. 1 second. Where am I? Here I am. Zoom in. Zoom. Part one. Yeah. Can you see the part one questions?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, good. Okay. At least that is clear. Okay, so the usual thing. So I will do, usually in real life, they're 15 minutes, but I usually do 10 minutes. So I will be an examiner. I will be a different person. And I will give you feedback after each question. That's the easiest way.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready for the exam, Alan?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You're ready? Okay, let's go. Okay, so good afternoon. My
Good
name is
afternoon, examiner.
Gregory Sims, and I am your examiner for today. Can I take your name, please?
Yeah, my name is Alan.
Good, Alan. Okay, so we will start with the IELTS speaking exam, and we will start with part one. And part one is personal questions, simple personal questions. So answer about 20 seconds is enough for each question. So the first topic is your country. Which part of your country do most people live in?
In the state of Rio de Janeiro.
I'm sorry?
In the state of Rio de Janeiro.
Good. Yeah. Can you make your answer a bit longer?
Yeah, in the state of the Rio de Janeiro. It's a state located in the southeast region, and it's one of the most popular states in the country.
Okay, not bad. So you answered the question. You gave some detail. You said the location, and you gave some information. One of the most populous places. Maybe you could give the population or something like that, or another interesting fact, just to talk a bit longer. Tell me about the main industries there.
Oh, one of the industries that is famous here is about the tourism, because we receive people from all over the world, especially on Carnival Party and also in the New Year's Eve. So every Rio de Janeiro tourism. And we also have the biggest company in this country called Petrobras. It is a company about to extract oil and make all the derivatives products like plastic, gas, and everything from
Good. You said steel and oil? Did you?
steel. What?
The first answer, was it steel? It was hard to hear because of the sound. Is it steel you said, or just oil? What was the first thing you said?
Oil. It is an oil company.
Oh, okay, oil.
There, yes,
Yeah, good. Okay, so yeah, you answered the question with some detail and good fluency. Sorry, it's a little bit hard to hear. I don't know that people are complaining about the sound quality, but I can just about understand. So oil is a big industry in. You said Rio de Janeiro? You're from
yes.
Rio? Okay, the capital. Okay, yeah. Let's do one more part one question. Has your country changed much since you were a child?
I would say not. I would like that my country has changed, But unfortunately, Brazil it is a country that looks like stuck in the time because we see a lot of technology improvement, but I would say life here, I mean, people here, they were the same. They don't want to study. They don't thinking about to move or to travel for other countries. It's like people here think that they have everything they need in this country. But I would like to see people more interested in visit other places. It is a thing that I had for myself.
I see. Good. So I think your answer is you're saying no, it hasn't changed much,
Yes,
and people don't want to travel much. They just want to stay in the country.
yes,
Good, Alan. So you're at your university today.
yes, yeah.
Okay, and sorry, yeah, which internet connection are you using? Your phone internet, or are you using the network at the university?
I use my phone, but I can change to the university.
Yeah, can you try? It's just we had some comments. The voice is not clear, and yeah,
Uh
if we
huh.
can get a
I
nice
will try
clear
to change it.
voice, that yeah. Anyone want to come on stage? Please send me a message. We want at least one more speaker for the exam, I think. Jessica, do you want to come on stage? La, do you want to come on stage?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, that might be a
Okay,
bit better. Okay,
I've changed.
is that a bit more clear for other people? Answer in the comments. Okay, so yeah, part two. Do you remember what part two is, Alan?
Yeah, yeah. I remember.
So this is like a speech. I will give you the instructions, then I will give you 1 minute preparation time. You can prepare with pen and paper, and then you can start. Okay, so
Okay.
the instructions are: I want you to describe a well-known person you like or admire.
Mm-hmm.
You should say who this person is, what this person has done, why this person is well known, and explain why you admire this person.
Okay. That
Okay,
person
let's skip.
should be
I'm sorry.
alive or not?
I'm sorry. What was that? Okay, yeah. So 1 minute preparation time. Please, you can start writing now. So 1 minute.
Okay.
Oh, can we see that?
Let's see.
Okay, let me get my pen. I'll be back.
See? Okay.
Oh, that's a minute. Sorry, I forgot to stop. Okay, so I'd like you to describe a well-known person you like or admire. You should say who this person is, what this person
Okay.
has done, why this person
Um,
is well-known, and explain why you admire this person. Please try and talk for 2 minutes. When you are ready, I will start the clock. Are you ready?
okay. I'm ready.
Okay, let's go.
Um, I would say that São Paulo. São Paulo, it is a man that has lived in the biblical times. He is really clever. And the thing that for me is really interesting about his life, it is about his changing. He was considered one of the top person to deal with. He was very arrogant, very selfish. But when we when he realized it about Jesus, about the faith, it's a thing that at first he tried to fight against. But then he just is surrounded about their faith and he writes a lot of books inside the Bible. I would say that that man is an example about life changing and about how faith can shape our mind, our thinking. And and because of that, for me, that man is a great example about faith, about perseverance, and about how to change your mind, even though you don't want to change. Because, change, it is a thing that everyone has to pass through. However, I don't think that everyone will accept that. So we must have to think twice, think clever. And even though when the things that we don't want to do, we don't want to believe they are in front of us, but we cannot change, but we cannot see. We have to try and open your mind, open your heart, and try to be consistent and the open mind. For me, his life is a great experience because life it's not only about as you think. Life also can be about how another people live or thinking about. And yes, that's it.
Good. Thanks, Alan. Okay, yes. So, were you happy with that performance?
Uh, yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy, but I confess that the only thing that I have to do, I mean, that I have to say about São Paulo, it is about his mind, his changing. I would like to have more details to spread.
Yeah. Okay. So you completed the talk. I think you answered the task. So you answered all four questions. I think with good fluency. There wasn't any hesitation and generally good pronunciation. I understood it all, and I think the language was quite good. So that was okay. Then part three. Do you remember what part three is?
Yes. So maybe. Oh wait. Part three. No, I don't remember. I know that it's something about answer any questions.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly.
Discussion.
Okay, discussion.
Okay, we don't have much time, so we will just do one. So the good thing about part three is it will usually be the same topic as part two. So part
Oh,
two was a famous person. Part three is famous people. So famous people in your country.
yeah, that's a lot of them.
What kind of people become famous these days?
These days, it's a little bit different because everyone is connected. Everyone is connected. So the easiest path to get famous, it is about to do something that catch people's attention on the internet. Like some funny things on YouTube, on TikTok, or even um, help people in some way on Instagram. Like, if you want to know how to cook something specific, welcome to my profile. I can help you to know how to cook them or how to do that. So I would say that on internet is the easiest step.
Yeah. So things people that become famous, yes, generally you say through the internet and it's doing things which attract people's attention.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I'm a bit behind. I don't have too much time to follow these things. Instagram, TikTok, and yes. Do you have any people like this on who have They're called Insta famous people. Any Insta famous people that you really follow and are interested in, either on any social media platform?
Yeah, I know, especially because I use it to follow some gym guys, you know. So I have people that go on internet, on Instagram, and they show how they get in shape
Uh,
quickly or how they maintain the shape that they have.
Yeah, maybe I should do that rather than teaching. But first, I should get get in more shape first. It's very popular. Yeah, they show their workouts and their diet and stuff like that. I guess do they?
Yes.
And they're usually probably very fit and healthy and young. I guess.
Mhm.
Y- um. Okay. Yeah. That that'll be everything for now. So, how did you feel about your full exam performance, Alan? Were you happy with it? Oh, hello, Alan.
Oh, hello, hello.
Yeah, what did you feel? Do you were you happy with your speaking performance?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Now,
Yeah.
I think the only part that I'm not too sure about is the part two. I think I must to say more, but my God.
Oh, you talked for more than 2 minutes. The examiner might stop you after 2 minutes. So that was okay, and you completed the task, which is fine. You answered all of the questions with good fluency. I
Oh,
think
okay.
try and complete the task within 2 minutes,
Okay.
because otherwise, I don't know, the examiner could stop you if you talk more than 2 minutes. So if you've
Okay.
completed the task, then that's the best thing. Yeah, what do you have you done an English level test before? I can't remember. Do you have a level like B2 or C1 or anything like that?
I think that my English level it's something about B2 because
Yeah,
C1 it is about advanced grammar and
yeah,
I don't use it there in my daily basis English life.
yeah. So yeah, most good speakers like you are B2 plus, but yeah, we'd have to do a long test to see exactly your level. I guess see how good your vocabulary and grammar is exactly. Um, and you're not interested in doing IELTS at the moment, are you?
At the moment, not, but for sure, in the next year or even the end of this year, I have to take it.
Oh, you
Because
have to. Oh, okay. I
yeah,
couldn't remember your situation. Sorry. Yeah.
it is
Okay. And do you have a target score?
not yet, not yet.
So yeah, generally, did you say for visa purposes? Is that what you said?
Yeah, for visa purposes, because I want to try to find out work in a foreign country. And probably I will have to take it an English level test. Not just to attach in my CV and I say, oh, I can't speak English. Look at my test.
Yeah, I think luckily for visas, the score they want is low. It's usually level 5 only, I think.
Mhm.
So I think, as you know, 5 is not a difficult score. So generally, if you are B2 in your English, you will be aiming for 6 plus. So I don't think you'll have any problem getting 5.
I hope
Um,
so.
so yeah, it looked like you are kind of 6 plus level in my estimation. As I said, unfortunately I'm not an IELTS examiner, so I don't give precise scores. But yeah, your speaking is good. Don't have problems understanding it. Do you say you do some English teaching? Do you?
Yes, yes, I do, but it's like an hobby. It's not a thing that I use in my occupation. it's like, okay, let's work 30 minutes together. And I do some tests, some lyrics, and we analyze it together.
Did you say lyrics?
Yes, lyrics, music.
Oh, okay, like songs. Yeah, I've done songs. They're quite fun for teaching English. What kind of songs?
Generally, it's pop songs like James Arthur, sometimes Katy Perry, we have some kind of, but it's just about songs that I I see that it's not like too fast, but at the same time, it's not like too repetitive lyrics. That song that is for me one of the best is "Say We Won't Let Go" and also "Driver's License" and Olivia Rodrigo.
I see. Different things for learning English. Okay, I think we can try and get another person on stage. In the comments,
Okay.
does anyone want to come on stage? Priya, do you want to come on stage? Can you let me know? Answer. We could do with one more speaker, I think. Alan, what time is it in Brazil now?
Now in Brazil, it's almost 10 a.m.
10 a.m. Oh yeah, you're always very early, aren't you? Yeah, just finished. Have you had one lesson so far?
Yes, I have.
Okay, and what time does the university day finish at?
In a 10 minutes.
The day finishes when?
Oh, they finished.
Yeah,
They finish in 1 hour. 1 hour,
one
11
hour.
a.m.
Okay, a very short day for you, I think. Short
Yeah.
day. Okay, you're lucky. Yeah. Um. Okay, I'm just trying to get someone else on stage. It's a hard pill to swallow. I will come next time. Yeah, Priya, with your idioms. That's good. Okay, Alan. Yeah, I'll let you go for now. I think we might
Oh,
play the
okay.
idiom game. Just in the comments.
Thank you, my friend.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Please come again. Let me get Alan away. That's Alan from, I think, yeah, Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. Yeah, I don't think anyone wants to come on stage, so we can maybe play the idiom game now. If I can find one of my, if I can find my idiom PowerPoint, if I can control all of this. Sorry, I'm still a little bit new to YouTube, so I'm not a complete expert at controlling it. So I'm just trying to get a new PowerPoint into the studio. Let's play the idiom game. So idioms, I think, are quite good for IELTS speaking. You don't have to go crazy with your idioms and use millions of idioms, but if the examiner hears you use a few, and if you can use them correctly, or at least if you can use them correctly, that's very good. It's hard to use idioms completely correctly. But even if you just try to use them, even if there's a mistake, the examiner will notice and they might be quite pleased. So there are lots and lots of different idioms to learn. So where do you start? Okay, let me see. How far did I get? I did quite well. I made quite a few PowerPoints with idioms, but I haven't quite finished yet. Okay, I think I had another student helping me. If I can just find on my computer. Yes, another student who's also a teacher, Anwar, was helping me build a nice collection of idioms on PowerPoint. Let's just load it up. Sorry about the delay. Who is here? It's funny, everyone has a different name here on YouTube than they do. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people have different names than they do on other platforms. So I get a bit confused. But I think I know who you all are. La and Priya mostly there in the comments. Okay, let's have a look. I think this is the new PowerPoint that I have created. Okay, so idiom number one. So idioms, these are expressions which you cannot understand just by knowing all of the words in the expression. And they usually cannot be translated very easily into another language. Sometimes they can, but usually not. Well, not as an idiom. What is idiom number one? Like a fish out of water, on pins and needles, or out of sorts? Answers in the comments. Who knows this idiom? A, like a fish out of water. Do people agree with La here? Okay, let's see what computer says. Yes, like a fish out of water, it means to be uncomfortable. This idiom makes sense because if you are a fish and you are not in water, you are not comfortable, are you? You're very uncomfortable, actually, because probably you will die unless you get back into your water. Example, he was like a fish out of water at the formal dinner, not knowing which fork to use. Answers in the comments. Have you ever felt like a fish out of water in an uncomfortable situation you're not used to? Let me think. I probably feel like this quite a lot. Yeah, doing something difficult you're not used to. Maybe, for example, I had to play a strange sport with my friend the other day. Badminton, for example, similar to tennis. I had never played it before. I was terrible. I was like a fish out of water. Priya, have you ever been a fish out of water? Probably. Anyone been a fish out of water? Tell me in the comments if you can think of any situations. What is this funny thing? Answers in the comments. Can you guess without any options? Something wearing a hat. This is a kind of noun phrase idiom. What is it? Anyone know? So it's a person idiom. So yes, you mean in an English classroom, for example, an online classroom or an offline classroom, you feel like a fish out of water. Okay, moving on to idiom number two. What is this idiom? Answers in the comments. Okay, no one knows. Let's move on to the options. Whoops, what am I doing? Okay, so is it a killjoy, a party pooper, or a wet blanket? Dirt celebrating birthday. Yeah, good guess. But we have three options: killjoy, party pooper, or wet blanket. And what does it mean? Yeah, good. There would be when strangers talk to me, I feel like a fish out of water. You don't get a fish out of water. Okay. Oh, Palop has arrived. Hello, Palop. Yeah, party pooper. Correct. What is a party pooper? Answers in the comments. Do you know what it means? A party pooper is somebody who doesn't like a party and spoils parties. So quite an easy one to understand. He was labeled a party pooper for always leaving early. There's always someone who doesn't really like parties. They don't like to have fun. Anyone know any party poopers? Is anyone here a party pooper? Answer in the comments. Oh, is that Anna? Have you arrived in the live stream? You are a party pooper. You mean when you go to a drunken party, when people have drunk too much, you are a party pooper, you want to leave. Maybe a good idea. Palop, someone who ruins other people's fun. Okay, next idiom. What is this idiom? What is this man doing with his spade? What is he? Anyone guess what he is? Do we need some options? La, you look frightened. What are those frightened emojis? Okay, is he an opportunist? Is he a gold digger or a social climber? Answers in the comments. Digging for luck like gold. But yeah, what is the idiom here? The person idiom. Opportunist, gold digger, or social climber? Gold digger, not dinger, gold digger. Let's have a look. Oh, yes. Okay, someone didn't write this properly. So it should be B, circle, gold digger. Someone who gets into a relationship just to get wealth. Yeah, so it's usually more than somebody who's looking for money. It's someone who tries to do this with a relationship. He was worried his girlfriend was a gold digger because she always asked for expensive gifts. Buy me this, buy me that. Gold digger. Does anyone know any gold diggers? Are you a gold digger? Gold digger. It's a fun idiom. Yes. What is that? Add insult to injury. Yeah, another colloquial expression. What adds insult to injury, Priya? Sorry. Yes, many people have been accused of this. People believe they only try and get into a relationship to gain financially. Okay, what's this strange looking idiom? We have a girl, we have an English teacher and a cloud and some rain and some lightning. What is this? Answers in the comments. Now, this isn't Gold Digger Pritt, it's a new one. She only dates guys with luxury cars and expensive watches. Yeah. Okay, where did you get that, La? Is that from an online dictionary or something? So we've moved on from gold diggers. This is a new idiom. Okay, let's give you some options. Yeah, that's me. I did a photo shoot. It was I have to put myself in some danger to get you these pictures sometimes. I nearly got electrocuted doing the photo shoot. Is it under the weather, in a funk, or out of sorts? A, B, or C answers in the comments. What is it? Anyone know? What am I in the picture? Am I under the weather? Am I in a funk? Am I out of sorts? Out of sports, Paolo, but that's a new one. It's not that. The option was out of sorts. Which one is it? Anyone know? Do you know Priya? Do you know La? Do you know Anna? Anna hiding in the shadows. Do you know what this idiom is? Under the weather. Let's see what computer says. Under the weather. Well done, La. She called in sick because she was feeling under the weather. Is this real? Or is she lying? Yeah, so it's not really directly connected to the weather. It just means you're not feeling very well. My other teacher, the administrator from Hello Talk, Anwar, is feeling a bit under the weather today, so he didn't come to the live stream. Anyone feeling under the weather, or are we fine? Maybe I'm a little under the weather. I've had some very sore feet for nearly 2 months now. Maybe I'm under the weather. Okay, yeah, it's a funny idiom to use, under the weather. Should we do one more? I think I need a break. Get something to eat. Okay, whoops. Okay, so we're jumping here. I don't have so we go straight to the options here. We have a fly, and we have a sign with a gun and a red stripe. Is it Mr. Nice Fly? Wouldn't hurt a fly, or fly die? What is this idiom? What is this idiom here? Wouldn't hurt a fly. You don't like Mr. Nice Fly? What do you think, Priya? Option A, option B, or option C? Mr. Nice Fly wouldn't hurt a fly. Fly die. What is it? Okay, let's ask the computer. What does computer say? Wouldn't hurt a fly. Someone who is gentle and doesn't harm others. Although Gavin the gorilla looks scary, he wouldn't hurt a fly. Does anyone know anyone who wouldn't hurt a fly? Yeah, often it will be used about people who are quite big and strong, but they are gentle. You say, oh, he wouldn't hurt a fly. Why must it fly, Nisha? Not sure. Anyone know anyone like this who wouldn't hurt a fly? Okay, that's probably enough idioms for now. Let's just do a quick recap. Can you remember all of today's idioms? Idiom 1. Can we remember this one? It's all Greek to me, so that's a different idiom. Priya, that means Something you can't understand. Like fish out of water, yeah. Idiom 2, what was this? Yeah, fish out of water means you're feeling uncomfortable in a certain situation which maybe you are not used to. For example, when I went to the party, I didn't know anyone. I was like a fish out of water. What's this idiom? What does it mean? What is that funny looking thing with the hat? Yeah, it's the party pooper. And what is a party pooper? Yeah, I'm not really sure if it's not really, well, it's not really used as in a positive way. As in, pious is generally a positive word as someone who's a very good person. Maybe you can be a good person for not going to parties, but I mean, it's usually used as a kind of insult. Somebody who doesn't like to have fun and maybe tries to stop other people having fun. A party pooper. Yes, a funny looking thing, isn't it? Who is this man with his spade? What's he doing? And what does it mean? Remember this idiom? Yeah, gold digger. Good. What does it mean? What's a gold digger? Answers in the comments. Gold digger is someone who tries to get into a relationship to get money. Oh, I think my girlfriend might be a gold digger. She's always asking me to buy her things. What's this strange one with a teacher and a girl under a cloud? What's this one? What does it mean? Okay, no answers. Under the weather. Yeah, what does it mean, Nisha? Do you remember the meaning of under the weather? Okay, computer says it means you're feeling a bit unwell. And the last one we did today, what does this one mean? And what is it? Okay, just reviewing the idioms now before we finish for the day. Yeah, so wouldn't hurt a fly. Wouldn't hurt by flies. The thing about idioms, yeah, you have to use the exact words usually, or it sounds very strange. Wouldn't hurt a fly, and it means, yes, someone who would not do anything to hurt anyone. Okay, I think that's all of our idioms for today, and that's probably enough for the live stream. Okay, so I want to do more English exam live streams, and this is a very popular one, IELTS Speaking. So I will do it again and again, I guess. And we need more speakers. Send me a message on YouTube or Hello Talk if you want to come on stage and do a live IELTS test. Please make sure you have the best internet you can. So find the best location so you have good sound and a nice quiet place to be in. Okay, thank you for everyone who came today to today's live stream, especially the commenters, Nisha, La Priya, Palop, and especially thanks to Alan for doing the IELTS speaking test. Okay, also some people hiding in the shadows like Anna didn't comment, but she was there. Thanks for coming. Okay, so I'm going to leave now. I think I will try and do another live stream tomorrow, maybe 3:00 UK time, which will be late in China, 10 o'clock Beijing time, maybe 8:30. No, sorry, let me get my maths right. Maybe 7:30 p.m. Indian time. And I would like to do a music live stream, maybe with some live music with instruments, or maybe just some some music, computer music. Okay, so that's everything. Thanks again, and that's me off. Over and out.